Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm here to film my 39-week pregnancy update. So from today I am 39 weeks and 3 days, and that officially makes this the longest pregnancy I have ever had, because I had my daughter at 39 weeks and 2 days, the longest ever pregnancy, which is crazy. I'm gonna go into a little bit of detail about what's been going on this past week, and in terms of like seeing my midwife and everything, like what my midwife said and vice versa. So let's just get into the video. Seeing my midwife on Thursday. It's Wednesday now, so it's almost a week ago that I seen her, and she checked everything over with the baby. She told me that baby is measuring ahead. So the baby is measuring slightly bigger than they should be. She told me that she reckons the baby at the moment, or from a week ago, the baby was around £8. So when I went to my appointment last week, so Thursday just gone, she said to me that the baby is measuring around the £8 mark, which for me would be a big baby, because my daughter was only £6.14. So compared to her, this baby seems like they're going to be like a lot bigger. She told me that baby is very long, so she says he's going to be over 20 inches long. Obviously this is just from the midwife, like measuring my stomach and feeling round. Obviously she's not going to get an accurate measurement of the baby's weight and everything like that just by feeling my stomach, but she says from experience that's what she's reckoning baby's going to be. So he's going to be around £8-9 mark when he's born, that she was predicting. She told me that the baby's growth chart, and it notes when you start having the fundal height measurement done for baby, you'll have 3 lines going up, and they're like, and generally they let you to stay in between like the middle line. If your baby's growth is on that middle line, then they're going to be like really happy with the baby's development and say that baby's growing well. Symptom was measured last week when I was 38 and 4 days. They've put the X slightly above that middle line. I started getting measured at 28 weeks, and from 28 weeks until now basically he's been perfectly in that middle lane. But when I went to the appointment last week, he is slightly above that little lane, but she said it's fine as long as he's not like behind onto the first line or onto the other line. She said as long as he's like in between the middle line, and she wasn't concerned. In terms of how I've been feeling and everything, I've been getting like, when I walk, I've been getting a lot of period cramps in my pelvic area, and I think, oh, maybe labour's gonna start, and nothing comes of it, nothing happens. I have no idea why I'm getting that pain. I never had anything like this with my daughter. Different pregnancy, I know every pregnancy is different, but I never experienced anything like that when I was pregnant with her, when I was walking around, and I was quite active up until the day I had her, whereas this pregnancy I haven't really been as active as I was when I was pregnant with my daughter, because I'm more active when I was pregnant with my daughter, but I feel like I had more energy when I was pregnant with her, whereas being pregnant now, like this pregnancy, I haven't really had that much energy. So my energy's been like taking my daughter to a nursery and then picking her up, but that takes a lot out of me. Speaking to the midwife, she spoke about the possibility of having a sweep done, a membrane sweep. I never had one of those with my daughter. I was induced with a pessary with my daughter, so I've heard people, I'd heard people talk about membrane sweeps, but I didn't really know what it entailed or anything like that. Like a vaginal examination, but they insert like 2 fingers, and then they try and irritate the cervix to try and get the cervix to soften and contract to basically get the labour starting. She gave me a leaflet about it. I haven't really read the leaflet. She asked me if I wanted to consider it, if I was going to consider it, and I said to her I might as well. So my due date is on Sunday, this Sunday coming, and I'll be 40 weeks then, and I am booked in to have a membrane sweep on the Monday, so the 9th of March. I have no idea when this baby's going to come, but I don't think he's going to come yet. I feel like I'm going to be pregnant for a while still yet. I have like no signs of baby coming. When he moves, I feel a lot of like pain in my cervix. I've explained this to the midwife and she said that's just baby settling into his position. If I haven't gone into labour naturally by Monday, then I'm going to have a membrane sweep, or they're going to attempt to do one. Now, when I was examined a couple of weeks ago, I was told my cervix was still high and it was closed. And because I'm not showing any signs of anything, I don't feel like my cervix would have changed. So I feel like it's going to be a failed attempt. I think that when they try to do the membrane sweep, they're not going to be able to do it. Why I feel like this is because I've been told that I have a very long birth canal. Some majority of women's birth canals are about 5 centimeters, whereas mine is like 10 centimeters. So it's kind of, it can be hard when I've had like examinations in the past. It's been hard for doctors to basically reach my cervix, because of how far up it is. And they said maybe it's because I'm tall, I have no idea, but I just have a feeling that when I go in to be given a membrane sweep that I'm not really going to be able to do it. But I thought I'd give it a try anyway and see what happens. If it doesn't do anything, then I'll probably be booked in to have a induction, because I don't see this baby coming on their own. I mean, he could prove me wrong. He could come at any time. I mean, I've heard stories where people have no symptoms or signs going into labour and then bam, it just happens one day. So obviously I can't just count it out or raise it out and say that it's not going to happen, because I can't control that. I mean, no one's in control of when they go into labour unless it's something that's being forced on them, you know, like induction or, you know, C-section. So you don't really know when you're going to have your baby unless you've like been booked into the hospital to have your baby. In to have this membrane sweep, I have no idea what's going to happen. If I go into labour before then obviously I'll update you guys, but I honestly don't see it happening. I have literally got all of his clothes washed and they're all put away now. If I do go into labour before my due date, I'll let you guys know, but I honestly don't see it happening. And I'll let you guys know about the membrane sweep when I have the membrane sweep, if I can have the membrane sweep. And maybe next video you'll see me holding the baby, but maybe you won't. Maybe I'll be updating you on my 40-week pregnancy update, but I'll let you guys know. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.